Now here's Freak. The drive by Monroe. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bucks lead by 15.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now here's Lynn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Batum, good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Middleton right side. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Lynn. And stolen by Freak. Feeds to Antetokounmpo, and that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Middleton dishes to Parker. To the middle. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's 12 points for Freak. Hornets trail by 18. There's a screen by Williams. Lynn with it, out-defended by Freak, and the Hornets miss again.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Hornets timeout call. All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets game team. Make some noise!
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Freak number 1.
Scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Now here's Lamb. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Lee. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Freak. Tops in scoring. First in three-point shooting. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. He doesn't get the second one. Milwaukee leading by 20. Pass to Freak. Whoa!
Go. What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
So it's the Hornets now. Lynn with it. He's got 7. He kicks it to Hawes. Over to the wing. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here's Freak. 17 points in the game. Stauskas kicks to Parker. And there's the pass to Freak. The Bucks working the ball around. Clock at 4. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Inglis checked in.
In for the Bucks. Damian.
Hornets trail by 21. Here's Lynn. Kaminsky sets the pick for Lynn. To the middle. Here's Hawes. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Bucks. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Hornets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And checking out Charlotte, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
Milwaukee leading by 19. Passes it to Inglis. From down low. It's hauled in by Spencer Hawes. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Lamb. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists now in this one. Carter Williams, the pass to Freak. Plumlee with the screen. Fires for 3. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Charlotte shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Lee gets the bucket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Now here's Freak. 17 points in the game. From the arc. Plumlee with it. He's against Hawes. For the 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Carter Williams. And that's now 20 points for Freak. There's a good screen. Lynn dishes to Lamb. Outside, Lynn. Shot clock at 6. That is good.
Jeremy Lamb for 2.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing on the left. Kicks it to Freak. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. To the paint. Here's Freak. Comes up empty off the pick.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Now Lamb. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bucks ahead, up by 16. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where?
I wasn't sure, if my career would ever pan out the way I was hoping.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream.
Certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Antetokounmpo out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Kaminsky misses.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Zeller. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Lamb. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And that one's good. 6 points for Michael Carter-Williams.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Carter Williams. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And Neely subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Williams kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Now the pass to Neely. Back to Kid Gilchrist. He dishes it to Batum. Zeller, a screen on Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Batum kicks to Williams. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte again missing.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Picked by Zeller. Neely. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. Shot, high post. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Batum attacking. Another miss by Batum.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Healy. It's blocked, but they get it back. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Cody Zeller. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Bucks. Well, the Hornets shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Batum inside the three-point line. Batum with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Hornets with possession here. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Monroe, the pass to Freak, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 26 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Harrison's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And both free throws good from Freak.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line. Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
The feed to Zeller. Here's Harrison, picked by Zeller. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Bucks ball.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Bucks number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Hawes comes in for Cody Zeller, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Neely. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Greg Monroe. Parker kicks to Freak. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
And the shot is good. Harrison's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Freak. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Hawes, the pass to Harrison. Middleton against Batum. Here's the screen. Looking to get back on track here. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Plumlee. Shot is no good. Nice D from Williams. And the Hornets' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Harrison passes to Lin. Here's McDaniels. Finished off the break. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Lin dishes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Parker. Batum attacking. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Freak. Another shot, and Parker puts it in. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Lin. Plumlee with the steal. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Lee's checked in for Charlotte. Damian Inglis has checked in for Milwaukee. Nick Stauskas comes in for Chris Middleton. Now here's Freak. 33 points for him. Drops in the tray. Freak's got 36.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's a screen. Lynn with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. The shot by Harrison, no good. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Here's Stauskas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Puts up a three. Free ball falls through. Another from Freak.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's Lynn. They grab their own miss. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Inglis kicks to Freak. Beyond the arc. Harrison with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Nobody near Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Out to the wing. Stauskas kicks to Freak, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Way to stay alert and grab the long rebound.
Here's Stauskas, defended by Lynn. Stauskas with the bucket.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Right side, Lynn. Here's Hawes. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
There's the three. Can't get it to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I mean, I'm trying to.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Zeller in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Outside, Batum. Jumper off the screen. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's 6 points for Cody Zeller.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Let's get the ball inside.
Middleton the pass to Monroe. Milwaukee the rebound. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Bucks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And he makes both free throws. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Lynn dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Kid Gilchrist has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. And he's got 41. And Middleton kicks to Freak. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Zeller setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Now the dish to Zeller. Lets it go from 14. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You got it. Let's get the
Freak
ball
passes
inside.
to Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Batum dishes to Zeller. Inside, here's Kid Gilchrist. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for him.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Here's Parker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Zeller inside, covered by Monroe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Monroe.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Charlotte shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The Hornets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And Hawes kicks to Lamb. And again, the Hornets missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Carter Williams, the pass to Plumlee. Freak with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Carter Williams with the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Freak. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Charlotte making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Damian Inglis has checked in for Milwaukee. Freak kicks to Plumlee. Inside, Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Jeremy Lin.
Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going it alone if the situation calls for it, but they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Now here's Freak, defended by Lin. Lee with the steal. Outside, Lin. Here's the teardrop. The shot misses. Nice D from Freak. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Takes the 3. Shot's good. Freak's got 46 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Feeds it to Lee. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. One-on-one here. Here's Inglis, and he gets it to go. Inglis has got his first 2 points of the night.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And the Hornets making a change here. Harrison's checked in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Inglis kicks to Stauskas. Off target with his 3. Outside, Lin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Up in time. No good on that last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Hornets shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Freak, he's in at point guard. Stauskas is out there with McDaniels. And it's Inglis in at the 4 spot. Here's Harrison. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the wing on the left. Inglis dishes to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Freak. The 3-pointer, no good. Neely the pass to Harrison. Right side, Williams. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Williams has a screen for Kid Gilchrist. Tries from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kid Gilchrist has got 10 points here in the second half. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Pass to McDaniels. Kicks to Freak. Passes it to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Inglis. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Neely the pass to Harrison. Here's Neely. There's a screen by Williams. Off the pick. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Fast break, Milwaukee. Freak with...
Whoa! And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
He kicks it to Ross.
The ball is sticking too much.
Dishes to Freak. There's the pick. Stauskas, the pass to Freak. From deep three-point range, no good.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Freak kicks to Ross. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
It's stolen by Stauskas. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Took it the length and buries the 3. Freak's got 49 points in the game. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Harrison. Here's Neely. The pass to Harrison. Picked by Williams. Picked his pocket. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Charlotte making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hawes. And it's Kaminsky in for Marvin Williams. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. O'Brien's checked in. Harrison passes to Neely. They need this. He lays it in.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Freak kicks to O'Brien. Good on the shot.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Harrison passes to Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Neely. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's McDaniels. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Ross grabs the board. The Bucks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Down low, lock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Here's Zeller. But they'll get another chance. Charlotte moving the ball around. There's a good screen. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Freak dishes to Ross. Freak kicks to O'Brien. No luck. And Charlotte will come the other way. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now, Freak. Goes back up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one drops. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Plumlee's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Charlotte shooting well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Zeller setting the pick for Lin. Here's Kaminsky. And rebounded by McDaniels. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Freak from beyond the arc and then some. Freak's got 52 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Lin. He dishes it to Kaminsky. The basket good off the assist from Lin. That's 7 points for Frank Kaminsky.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And Freak throws it down.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Lin the pass to Harrison. The feed to Zeller. Over to the left wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break. Milwaukee jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Inglis kicks to McDaniels. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break, he only had 1.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Cody Zeller. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Nick Stauskas is checked in for O'Brien. There's the dish to Kaminsky. Lin from long range. The rebound by the Bucks. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Harrison. Here's Neely. Here's Lin. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And Freak throws it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Milwaukee's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Hornets shooting 40% from the field. Kaminsky sets the pick for Lin. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Freak. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
There's the screen. To the inside. The dive for the ball. Lin kicks to Hawes. That one a little long.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And it's Freak missing.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And the first one at the line is good.
Frank Kaminsky, shooting 2.
And he can't hit the second. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's off from three-point range. Harrison passes to Hawes. Here's Lynn. And the Hornets miss again. Now here's Freak. Fires the 3. Count the bucket.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the wins to come into an opponent's building. And
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Hey, listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's the me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster that I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finished.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith,
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSP da UFP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim
os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhado no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Bonjour, pras minas no fronte, que corpo batem de monte, é tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte, trancada na cela ou numa favela. Medo é foda, gente, pobre menino, sofre de verdade, por toda a cidade, ainda mais do que a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como blues, mano, muçulmano, amor, islã, assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam, mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma, mil cor, tipo índio, tio porco, servo de Roma, frios.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Well, it was Dallas winning their last game against the Spurs. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't.
The majestic nighttime skyline of Dallas, Texas. Downtown as busy and bustling as ever. It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on the same page.
It sure is, Greg. I mean, you've been on teams like that where everything is running smoothly. We knew that was the potential of this team, but they're living up to it and performing at a remarkably high level.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there with Monroe. And it's Freak in at the point. Dallas with the ball. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now, here's Parker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game. Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Marjanovic after the basket by Milwaukee. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Up the floor, and that one's good. Parker.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Williams up on top. A 23-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Now here's Williams. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Nowitzki, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
The 9-foot shot, and Monroe. The bucket on the assist by Freak. Monroe's got his second bucket of the night.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Now here's Williams. Wesley Matthews on the wing. 6 to shoot. Sweet little floater.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Dishes it to Parker. Nowitzki with the steal. Outside Williams. Left side Parsons. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And that one's good. Freak.
And they are cooking, on fire right now. Really flowing well.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Six on the shot clock, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Freak kicks to Middleton, pass to Parker. Bucks passing it around. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Antetokounmpo against Parsons. Antetokounmpo passes to Freak. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Freak. It's Williams with the drive. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Freak. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for Freak. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA.
Well, both of these guys, Kevin, have had 2 of the highest shooting percentages this season. And even if the fans haven't noticed it, the coaches and their opponents have noticed it, that's for sure.
Nowitzki a screen. Williams attacking. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Milwaukee with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Parsons with it. Now Monroe defending. 17-foot shot on the way. And Kieran Williams again.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Freak dishes to Monroe. Kicks it to Freak. Corner shot. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Nowitzki a screen. And Williams, here we go. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. And now Parker pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Williams. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Carter Williams comes in for Chris Middleton. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Barea. Last game we saw him score 14. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Freak. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Barea kicks to Williams. High, arcing shot. The shot's good from McGee.
They have got to put a body on it because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Parker. From 13 feet, it goes down. Parker's got 8.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
And let's review some numbers for Carter Williams. He's right around 9 points a night. 5 assists. He has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Parsons. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. And a wide open look for Freak. They grabbed their own miss. Parsons with some nice D.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Barea, the pass to Parsons. Here's McGee, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Plumlee. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. No good from outside.